Brotherhood, friendship, love. Few people realize the significance of the so-called New Commandment and how it differs from the Old Commandment. Love your neighbor as yourself. According to John, Jesus gave this new commandment in the following words: I give you a new commandment. Love one another. Love one another as I have loved you. And if you have love among yourselves, everyone will know that you are my disciples. The essence of Jesus' teaching remains the same: love for God and for others. The difference between the old and new commandments of love lies in the quality and depth of brotherly love. A person can love another based on their own ideals and needs. This is undoubtedly genuine love. However, such love does not always involve self-sacrifice for a friend, nor does it always reach its fullest expression. The new commandment given by Jesus is meant to help his disciple go beyond their personal perspectives and interests in expressing love for a friend. Undoubtedly, this is a lofty and extremely difficult commandment to fulfill. However, it represents a more precise requirement from God, and accordingly is rewarded more abundantly. The evangelist John mentions the new commandment multiple times in his account of Jesus' words at the Last Supper. According to later testimonies, John was deeply moved by this commandment and spoke about it for many years wherever he could. This is my commandment: love one another as I have loved you. No one has greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. If you do what I command you, you are my friends. I no longer call you servants, because a servant does not know what his master is doing, but I call you friends, because everything I have heard from my Father I have made known to you. Jesus sought to explain to the apostles that they were not his servants or slaves. According to his words, the highest form of love is not mere duty or servile obedience. Jesus spoke of himself and his apostles as equals in friendship, emphasizing that what mattered most to him was their loyalty. At the heart of friendship is the conscious sharing of common values. Jesus and his apostles were united by the same teaching. They were like-minded. This raises a question: can one truly be a friend of Jesus while consciously rejecting his convictions, or even just some of them? Is true friendship possible at all when values and goals differ? According to the definition of friendship as a personal and lasting relationship between people based on affection, respect, shared interests, spiritual closeness, mutual attachment, and understanding, friendship is doomed to fade when people lose shared values and mutual understanding. There is love for sinners. For those who hold mistaken views, God loves all people equally. However, at the Last Supper, Jesus was not addressing all of humanity. He was speaking about the highest form of love among his closest friends, those who knew the full depth of his teachings. It was they, as Jesus' like-minded followers, who could fulfill his new commandment: to love as he himself loved.